Here's our double reed bull call. This call here, you just want to blow as loud as you can. The more you blow on it, the easier it is to control, actually. Great call to take elk hunting. Here's our double reed elk cow call. Real simple call to blow on. No cuts in this call, so it's just going to give you the high pitch call of the cow elk. Real easy to blow. These don't take a whole lot of air. Best way to use the bull elk diaphragm call, like all the other diaphragm calls, you want to make sure it fits to the roof of your mouth. Don't be afraid to bend the frame or cut the tape if you have to. Most of the times you won't have to, but that is available to you if you want to do it. And you're just putting a lot of air across this. There's no cuts in these calls, so the more air you put behind it, the easier it is to control. And then at the end, I'm just dropping my jaw to end the call. Very easy call to learn. When you're running these calls, remember, you don't have to get real loud with them. A lot of volume built right into the call. Without there being any cut there, it's going to run real easy also. So when you're putting the call in, make sure it fits into the roof of your mouth good. Don't be afraid to bend it. Fit the tape to your mouth. And with any elk call, not just these, but with any call, you're just going to say the word pew, 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 to get that cow elk sound. Best thing about a diaphragm call, when you're in close and it's time for that shot, you can have the call in your mouth, allows your hands to be free, ready for the shot. And also you always want to be downwind whenever you're calling to the elk, so you want to get downwind. So a diaphragm call helps you to keep the volume up without a whole lot of movement. So they're great calls to learn if you want to go elk hunting. Two great things about using a diaphragm call when you're hunting elk is, first of all, it weighs nothing. And most of the times if you're hunting elk, you're worried about your weight in your backpack or on your person, what you're carrying around. This thing weighs nothing and it can do the whole language of the bull elk. Also, when it comes time for the shot, you can have the diaphragm call in just to stop him to make the shot, and also after he takes off to keep him around. So as he's coming in, I can also taper this call down enough to sound like a cow. Try and slow him down, keep him in the area after the shot, help increase your chances of recovery. One of the great advantages of having a diaphragm type call when you're calling to the elk is when you're actually shooting or right after the shot. You can stop the bull or at least slow him down a little bit right after the shot. As he's running off, he doesn't know what happened, so you can give him a call to kind of slow him down, keep him in the area, and it'll increase your odds of finding the bull. Another great thing about this call is you don't really need a tube. You'll see a lot of guys carrying the big tube around, and that's okay, and they work great, but it's just one less thing or one more thing you have to carry. And if you don't, you can be a lot more stealthy and carry a lot less weight. So I can do the same thing with the tube or with my hands that I could with the tube. By cupping my hands, just the same as I can with the tube. I can get a lot more volume out with my hands. So you don't necessarily need one of those tubes. You can do the same thing with your hand, and this call will get the job done. These diaphragm type calls is your most economical way to get into any type of calling, really, but for predators, they're great. It allows you to get a lot of volume, tone it down. You can do a wide range of distress to howl. A lot of different calls you can make on this diaphragm call. And you don't got to spend a lot of money. For 20 bucks, you can have a complete set of diaphragm calls that'll get the job done for you no matter what the situation is.